right, literally and figuratively, on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. You're ready to go toe beats leather and start this game. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Nebraska's offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Johnson. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Quick touch pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out fast. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try and keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came to the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Kentucky's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they seem just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at quarterback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Second down coming up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats. We've played one period.
Kentucky, 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. Trying to get to it. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Nebraska, 7. Kentucky, 3.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Gives it to the back on the draw.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
The handoff to Johnson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Huskers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. It's a draw. Keeps the legs moving. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. From the gun, the running back has it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lloyd. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Huskers look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pocket starts to collapse. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped after making the catch. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Pressure coming. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Dumps it to the back. Got his man in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Abraham. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He's going to pass. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job on the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the tailback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half.
Nebraska, set.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll open the second half with a run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down in this deep.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Huskers are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And now on first down after converting with the run. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with the lone back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Touchdown, Huskers! And that one will give them the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They'll give it to him again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to move it through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On the return, it's Brown. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. It's complete on the right side. Makes the catch and knocked down. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Key. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. Feeling some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Might as well give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The give to the single back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly now, his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fedone. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Trying to take it back. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work with the run on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Rayola. Makes the grab over the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Uncorks one. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen there.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here.